So, guys, good afternoon. Can someone hear me?
Good afternoon, sir. We can hear you, sir.
Hello, Mr. Uche. Good afternoon, sir.
Afternoon. So, this is the New York session. I think you guys are making money on Euro USD and JPP USD because it has really worked as expected. So, we connect to a live account, sorry, a live market on um, commodities, focusing on commodity market on oil. Some of us have already started buying oil at since yesterday. I'm sure you're gonna make some pro, or you're already on profit. We did analysis. Okay, let me say outlook yesterday night, and today, and it's actually working as we did it from both from JPY, USJPY, and Euro USD, the one on oil. So there are some little other information that I've gotten on oil, which I will share with you before the inventory report hits the ground. I'm trying to log into the chart so that I could see everything. I'm sure all of you are trading live account, or even if it's demo, at least you are trading. We don't care, but as long as you're trading. So we'll have inventory report in the next 19 minutes. So I'm trying to open the API report of yesterday. API report of yesterday. I don't know. Can you hear me very clear, or my voice is glitchy because my internet is loading very slow this afternoon?
Can hear you, sir.
Okay, it's very clear. Okay. It looks like every page is loading very slow. Okay, we are good to go now. My page is slow. Let me know if I can get a new network. Yeah, my page is slow. Let me know if I can get a new network. So you can see my screen now, right? You should be able to see my screen now.
It's loading. It's loading.
Okay. So the API report reported about 2.7 million yesterday, which is more worse than what they were expecting on crude. About 2.7 million yesterday, a bit worse than the expectation. And the EIA So this afternoon we were expecting about 0.4 million barrel, which is a bit lesser than what was supplied last week. So and it's gonna come out in the next 850 seconds. So currently, oil market was like a bit. Shall I say how would I describe it? A bit funny yesterday because it was really giving a sign of sell before the market started going up. So we analyzed something yesterday because there are an incident that happened that OPEC agreed to supply a little bit more into the market, which is not up to what they were expecting, what the United States was expecting them to supply. Like they added more, and the information we got also from the things we did together is that um, the market may most likely remain on a bearish side until the end of the year. The market may most likely remain on a bearish side until the end of the year. So it's really a very interesting one. And the market is currently trading at $62 per barrel. Let me put on weekly charts to see how the analysis look like on a weekly level. Yeah, on a weekly chart, it also shows a very good price for buyers. Now, but something happened. For a fact that what the market players is expecting, what they want the market to do is to keep the price of oil very low till the end of this year. It does not mean that buyers will not be coming. So we will also be looking out for those opportunities that could warrant us to buy, like those strategies that we will do, that we will use to make sure we keep winning more in the market. Because something happened that yesterday. When we saw the report, we tweeted that the market will most likely fall further. But after like 2 or 3 hours, there was a big retracement in the market, which pushed the market up to $62 per barrel and push Brent to almost like 64, I think so, the dollars per barrel. So we now do something. We said as a trader, we need to make sure we stick to your strategy, irrespective of some market conditions. Yeah, we also say something that sometimes we need to persist to make profit. So currently, on a long run, the market still present a good opportunity for buyers. Some of you were buying yesterday. Are you on profit now?
So
Yes,
I
I'm
left.
a slight.
Two people are talking at the same time.
Oh, Helen, continue.
Okay. I'm in a little bit profit now. I think I'm about $40 per position. I have 2 positions.
Okay, you bought and you're on profit.
Yes, sir. Yes, I'm just waiting for the report to see if
Oh.
even if it's a sell, it's depending on the number anyway. If the number is high, I might close it. If it's not high, I will leave it.
Cynthia, I wanted to say something.
Yeah, I bought, but I've gotten out of the trade
You
already.
have cash out.
Yeah.
Nice one. No, there's difference between leaving market and cashing out from the market. So when you make a good profit, that's a cash out. But when you leave because of maybe you're uncertain or you're scared, that's not cash out. So the price still remain here. Let me give you something on technical for the sake of education. You see this market here? This candlestick here, you see this one? If this candle closes to this point today, sorry, my drawing is bad. If this candle closes, keep going up, and closes equal like this, closes equal like this today, that would be a very good confirmation, like a strong reversal pattern in the
Sir,
market for
it's
buy.
not daily. It's week.
Oh, it's weekly I'm using. Okay, let me go back to daily. It's like some of us are daily traders and 4 hours or short-term traders. Yeah. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm on 4 hours. Let me go back to daily. Okay. Let's also use something on a week for those of you that trade on a weekly level. So if this market closes that way, that will be a strong reversal on the week. But here is a support level. And this particular thing you see here is also a small sign of bullish trend. You see this hammer? It's a small sign of bullish trend. So what I'm trying to say is that our analysis still remain valid on the buying side. So it's just good as a trader to be on a one particular side of the market. Don't be here and be here. Don't speculate much. Then on the selling side, I suggest we should be selling around this price, because of the market of the year, the trend is bearish, and the oil market may end up closing at a bearish. I've told you the reason, because of war funding and other factors. So I think the world player don't want the enemies they are fighting, who depend on oil and source of revenue, to sell at a higher price, so that they will not make more money to fund their wars. Now, back to the market of the day. So if the report is more supply, probably on a large scale, that maybe technically be okay. Sorry, before I pass that information, there's something I want us to analyze. So something happened now about like a breaking news that the oil price is rising, and this is the reason why it's rising. The crude oil futures rise on supply data and OPEC plus outlook. So let's go to the details. The person that wrote it is this lady. I think she's from Ukraine or Russia. So now they say oil price rose early on Wednesday, which is this morning in the United States. So this is the morning time in the United States, which is the New York time. It roses early on Wednesday after an industry report shows on Tuesday that crude oil stocks at the key caution hub fell. I mean, the quantity fell, and OPEC Plus somewhat eased fear in an imminent glut with a planned modest increase in output. So you know that was a planned modest increase. What they did what we saw last night. They added more supply, or they plan to add more supply to the market. I hope you can see my screen very clear. So that's at 8 a.m. today, which is Wednesday. WTI price was a bit up with 1.4%, while the Brent crude was 1.42% as well. And the API on Tuesday, they delivered 1.2 million, but on Tuesday, WTI delivers 1.2 million barrel, and the WTI delivery quotient fell by 1.2 million barrel in the week ending October. Are you sure this information is correct? Wait, this is the API report. No, this is 2.7 million, and this is latest release was October, which is yesterday. Let me get something clear. Wait, let me read it properly. Okay. Okay, no, so this report is not necessarily a report of API. So it's actually talking about this particular orient that is reserved on this caution hub. Yeah. So that what I'm talking about. So that means the API also reported that there's also like a shortage there in this particular area. This is Oklahoma hub, which is also fed by 1.2 million barrel in the week ending October. So currently, that is one of the reasons why the market is on the increase. So two factors are going to be considered here. There's some fundamental factors indicating why the price of oil is going up today. And today, there's also another fundamental factor coming in, trying to give us the data of stock available for trading, which is the inventory report. So, and again, too, we're also considering the strategy we are using to trade oil. So, what do you guys think? I have what I want in my mind.
Mr. Uche, do you think, sorry, right?
No, ask a question.
Yeah, do you think the report, the yesterday report, the industrial issue, do you think that that will linger the price to keep going up?
It's possible. What do you guys think too, as like someone else?
But you think that can only be possible if it also determines the outcome of the outlook, today's outlook.
Yeah, it can also be possible. Yeah, it can be determined. It can be determined based on the outcome. But the API reporting about worse than what they were expecting, 2.7 million yesterday, mean that there were more supply. Then the EIA is about to give us their own. So okay, but to save time, what I'm thinking my own is that I will still stick to my strategy. Yeah, assuming there are more supply, that could push it down. I think I have a buy. Yeah, I'm not closing it. Yeah, I'm not closing it. So if there are more supply and the figure is high, the market may come down a bit, but we see we will stick to our strategy. We will not change it. Yeah.
There
So,
are
Mr.
other,
Uche,
there are
you
other,
don't,
Sorry.
you don't think this if it's oversupply, this thing will go below $60?
It's possible, but I don't want to change my strategy. If there's oversupply, it may cry, but I wouldn't want you guys to close your sell buy just because of you see oversupply. It will cause you to be speculating in the market. So what it can do, it can come down a bit, but it can still go up. Yeah. So on this, in full of where you see having one, there's a sign that the market is going up fundamentally because of supply, the storage where this particular area where crude oil is being stored. There's a shortage of reserve there, which is one of the reasons why the price is going up. And yesterday, the price also went up because of OPEC did not agree to oversupply more based on the demand from the United States. So now, if the report come out that there's the formal report of supply cut or supply report is oversupply, yeah, it may come down, but it will not be strong because there are two factors that are competing with the price fluctuation. So the other political factors or market manipulative factor which is politics between the OPEC plus supplying more, and the current shortage of the stock here now, which is the reason why the price is going up this morning in the New York stock market, is another factor. So what you have to do just to stick on your own strategy, because you cannot capture two of them at the same time. Because if you do it, it will make you to start speculating. What do you think? Because you can't be here and here at the same time. It's not possible.
I also read that there are some refineries are trying to cut down on productions
Okay,
so that they
fine.
don't oversupply. And also Canadian refinery, I think they shut down from
Fine.
production.
Fine. It's also a very good factor. Now, a new report is coming out as we speak now. Oh, there's increase over there are more supply of 3.4, 3.7 million. Yeah. I'm not surprised because API reported increase. There's an increase of 3.7 million. So this is the market. So it may slightly come down and may not, because another factor has already pushed the market up. So I think Cynthia is buying. And Helen, you're buying as well.
I
Yes,
said
I'm buying, but
yeah,
Cynthia
Okay.
has closed.
I've closed and
Oh,
I'm staying now. I actually closed because I started thinking it was sell based on what I read. So I just
so basically on the supply factor is obviously may drop, but my own strategy, what I'm sharing with you guys now, I'm not closing my buy. I will still leave it because of my stop loss is still very far. So assuming this market drop to this point, it will still go more up. Yeah. If you make a sell, this area is good for stop loss. But shall I tell you something?
Yes, sir.
Sellers is most likely going to make more money fast in the market, in this market, than buyers.
Why is everywhere quiet?
Everyone's quiet. Yeah.
Mr. Uche, to be sincere, I'm on sale.
Okay. Yeah. Don't close your sell. If you are selling, don't close it. So even if you go up, I will give you another entry. Sellers most likely going to make more profit, especially people selling at a higher price. One, the market is looking for opportunity to buy, but there are a lot of forces that is there to push it down, and it could cause investors to panic. But remember, it will still be going up within the $60, $59 area. But if you are buying, I will encourage you not to close your buy. Leave it. Anything can happen. Yeah. So let's drag their own and go off the track. Then the buying trend will continue.
so I leave sellers alone now. We did not anything.
But he said you have left the market now.
Well, I said I'm selling because when I woke up this morning, I had to research. So I sold at 62.05. I bought around 60. Yeah.
Okay,
Around
you sold again now. You have a current position on
yeah, I have a
sale,
current
which
on
is
sale at
at
62.24.
$62.05. Yeah, it may be a little bit on negative because it's 62.22 here.
No. I entered at 62.24.
Okay, that means even just at this current price, it's within this current price.
Yeah, within
So yeah, you have a lot of chances of gaining it. Depending on where you put a stop loss. So, but remember what we said last night on Outlook. Because of the market, the trend of the year is like this. Yeah, that's the trend. So all this area will have a stop loss for buyers. They are all potential entry for sellers. So just leave it. You can make more on the selling part, but around 62, you can leave the market. And the volatile is not even as expected. Yeah, because maybe the buying factor that's already influencing the market may be the problem. Let me check more. This is 4 hours. Let me check on it on the 1 hour to see what is currently happening here. Oh, there was a sharp drop. It has dropped to 17. Yeah, that's a sharp drop. Yeah. Simple. Stick to your strategy. Sellers, you could make more money now before the buying will continue, because if you use inventory report, that is the law of inventory. When there are more supply, the market most likely going to drop. When there are lesser supply, the market most likely going to rise. So you could use it to trade. But if you have a buying position, also leave it. You will see cash out in the market. I mean, to be honest, you will cash out in the market. So we could watch it for a bit to see how it
Me, I will
reacts.
cash out. Me, I know I will cash out.
Yeah. Just keep it aside. Yeah. My strategy is simple. I like to sell it at a higher price and buy it at a lower price. So I have a buying position.
So how does this Shell and the other companies affect the fundamental? Because there's a news I read where they said that they are trying to reduce some of the workers' payment because of the lower rate of oil.
Those won't affect anything of the financial market. Yeah, these are private things. What can affect the market is general things like Shell is not a government. They are private companies. So Shell now will fall under, let's use Nigeria for example, although Shell is a global company, Shell will fall under the government. Do you understand? And the government fall under OPEC. And government fall under OPEC. So if OPEC is doing something, it will make the global market to now, like, it's not one particular company is doing it. No. So it will not necessarily affect it as much. Yeah. So the strategy I'm using to trade on oil, I'm using buy low and sell high. That's the strategy. And I'm a long time trader. I can keep it till 1 year, till next year. Until I get it, I will not close it. So relatively, the market is good for people that are buying it, but you can see drop. So if you're holding a buy position here, leave it. It's a very good price. Those of us selling it at this low price, always make sure that the stop loss is very, very accommodating to your own side, so that the market will not start rising while you're holding it at a low price. Market can rise at any time. Anything can push it up. Yeah, that's my own analysis. Don't change your strategy because of some of things have changed. I could have loved strong buy now, assuming we experience a decrease, more shortage of supply. Then I could support it, but there's no coherent factor that could support that, because of different things play out on inventory as we can speak now. So let me even check if there's any breaking news supporting it. Okay, they're not giving us any update concerning no update concerning the inventory report. Okay, so clearly back to our analysis last yesterday on Euro USD. So we have been doing well. Euro USD have done good yesterday and day before yesterday. Follow with JPP-USD, but JPP-USD is not performing. It's performing a bit slower than Euro USD. Okay. USD-JPY went more up. Yeah, we expected that it would go more up. So those of you that want to sell it, we are expecting something here. Let it form a little bit support, and the most likely is gonna form. I'm seeing something in the market. I'm seeing something. I'm also seeing something here. I'm seeing something here. Sorry, I'm seeing something here. Yeah, I'm seeing something here as well. Yeah, here. So it's most likely maybe the selling momentum is easing up on Euro USD, on dollar. The trading momentum is easing up on dollar. So what we're gonna do here is I will give you guys update concerning this particular market. So if you end up forming maybe a sniping point here, then we'll know that it could be good enough for us to make our sell on this particular instrument. And on Euro USD, let me check something. If Euro USD close up the same day, because this pattern is similar to this pattern. So if the market also close up like this, that means it most likely gonna form a small support. That means the market most likely going to go up, but we shouldn't panic about it. Let's just allow it to trade for now, because you can't capture every single movement of the market. It's not possible to capture every single movement of the market. Then gold still remain the same thing. Gold get to 4,400. In fact, it's 4,041. So we are only buying gold as we speak. There's nothing we can do again about gold. Those of you that are hedging on gold probably may also be on profit by now, because those value of the gold will keep going up. And congratulations for you guys, because you hardly lose capital in trading, because that is the beauty of it. Anything that allow you hedge your asset class with physical gold, will prevent you from losing capital. Yeah, in case of market crash. Yeah, so let me know if there's any question so that we could be able to round up.
Sir, did you get this I sent?
We have not been able to study it, because as you can see, I'm still in the office. We study them on my personal note, like when I have my personal time, not within the corporate time. Yeah.
Okay.
How many people is trading gold?
Me, I'm just paying though. God is paying me, not trading it.
But you have been with us for almost 6 months. You didn't hear when we were
No,
talking about it.
I traded gold when it was still at around this point, when you said we should buy around here. And I think it
Okay.
went up. And then I left, and since then thing has just refused to come down.
It cannot come down, because it's not driven by data. It's driven by fundamentals. Yeah, it's not driven by data. It's driven by fundamentals. So our next movement on gold will be 5,000. But we have to consult our oracles to see where they're gonna get there. To see where they're gonna get there. That's the next movement. So I feel I have money, block money stock in the bank. Most of this bank that can convert it to gold, so that you may also make more money from it. Yeah, even monthly chart, all the chart is like all the laws that hold chart is broken. I don't understand. Like there's no resistance again, nothing. I mean, everything is like that. So you can't even use resistance. You can't. Those laws people use to analyze the chart is off the entire chart. I'm a monthly chart. It's showing the same thing. I'm on. If you check it weekly, it's the same thing. See, weekly chart is the same. So if you have your position, always make sure you put your tight stop loss. Yeah, because of sharp drop, always make sure you put your tight stop loss. We'll be catching out on gold on a big time, to be honest. Yeah. This market may go more up. It may be like this. Yeah. So let me know if there's any question, anything we can do. How many
Yes,
people
sir.
is holding position on oil?
On oil, sir.
Okay.
I want to open some position on oil. So you are saying that you are more firmly on buying than selling. So is that so? So I want to know the lowest price that I can be able to enter.
No, this price is good for buyers. And for SL, this area is good for SL. This area is relatively good for SL. Let me show you. If you ask me what to do on oil, I buy. This area is good for SL, 62.60.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So at the
But
moment I can wait. I can
yeah.
wait a bit.
No, this price is good for buying oil. But what I'm trying to explain to you that currently now there was just additional information that contradicts our analysis in the sense that the report of inventory is more increased on the like it's on the increased level, 3.7 million. That's just one theory that's contradicting it. We have other fundamentals supporting buy. Then we have price action supporting buy, but we have this one that is giving a signal for selling. So if you want to hold a buy position on oil, it's fine for you, but you could use all these parameters to hold your position. Yeah. Take one position and leave it. Don't be there and there. I have two people here now that confirm to me they're selling. Yeah, congratulations. So you make more. You make your own money too. Assuming the buy did not occur as expected, then you're gonna make money, and we that are already having buy position will lose money. But the way I'm seeing the market, it has capacity to go up.
Mr. Uche.
Yeah, Mr. Felix.
Okay, so in my personal opinion,
Mhm.
I personally think it's risky to buy now at this level. Because, you know, from the analysis we did yesterday, we're not expecting a very serious increase in price.
Yeah.
You know, he told us we should hold it to somewhere around 64.
64, yeah.
So, but between yesterday and today, it's now he has risen from around that 60 point something to 62. And again, now inventory reports now favoring sell. So what I'm thinking will happen is that the price will drop back to that 60 point something range because of,
or below 62. Yeah.
Before it will now kick off again. So I think who want to enter now? Personally, I think it might be risky.
Yeah, it will be right. I'm buying, I'm not closing it.
And I feel like on a long run, when I say long run, I mean months to come, oil will buy up. Like it's on a very low price. Yes, like if you're going to keep it months.
Certainly on the long run to buy.
This is a very good report. These are position size traders. And if you buy oil yourself, the swap is positive. So you're not going to lose if you hold this trade for 3 months. It will buy and go up because that price.
For a long run, buyers are going to make money. It will definitely go up. Yeah, but for a short time, it's possible that this market will drop. It will still do like this. Very possible.
Drop to 60 point something range.
Yeah. Like if you check the chart pattern, it will still do like it can do like this. They'll come back again.
Yeah, they'll not start buying.
So that's on a short level. I don't want to. Me personally, I take a position and hold it. I don't like to be here and be here. It will make you to start making a lot of mistake closing trade when you're not supposed to close it. Because some of you could be doing that, and which may be risky to your account, which may not make your account perform well. So it can hold your position for like even though possibly 4 weeks. Yeah, as long as you have enough equity, it's better to hold it and gain than to keep losing trade because of you think it's posing risk to your account. Yeah, I mean you think it has stayed 4 days and there's no profit, then you close it. When you close the trade at a loss, that is automatically a loss. Do you understand? But a trade that is losing money can still go back. What you consider, you check your margin, you check your free margin, then also check your equity. And once you say it's enough, fine, you relax and start looking for opportunity, waiting, being patient for the market to gain. It's not encouraging for you when you're making a buy. You saw that there's a news for sale, you quickly close your buy and enter sell. That's speculating on your investment and it will not come out well. Yeah, so that's just my own.
But Mr. Uche, let me ask. So I did not get what is the reason why you are buying, apart from the technical reason. What fundamental?
The price is very low. The price is very low.
So the price is it? Are you buying it based on long term, like I talked about, months?
Yeah, not up to months, weeks, 4 to 5 weeks. 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Then it will go.
Okay, that's why you're buying. Okay.
Yeah.
But not based, you're not buying based on the stop loss that's at 60 that you just pointed.
No.
Okay. I think that's more clear now.
Look at one thing here.
But there is like a psychological part of it that I want to understand, sir, on that one, whereby maybe it's for the bigger account, whereby you are holding the trade like that. But for a small account, don't you think that when you are holding it maybe for weeks, there is a possibility of you adding some positions there when you are buying?
Small account, if I hold it for weeks, is it possible of adding more position on it?
Yes. Is there a possibility of adding some more positions when you are using maybe a small account?
What about adding more position? I'm already buying. I need to buy again.
Mr. Ojo, sorry, which price did you buy?
His question is, if like now, he already put a position, and if he can add more position. So he's asking, I think his answer is if there is a replacement, if he can enter another position.
No. You shouldn't be doing that. Any trade that you want to place, you need to consider your margin. So you can only do that if you check very well. You have enough reserve fund to place again, which is your margin, which is your free margin. You don't understand? So if I place a trade and I'm not getting that trade, I will leave it. That is 66 on Brent. Somebody asked me which price. That is 66.5 and 66.6 trade. So now, if I place a buy, I have a buy on oil and it has not gained, fine, I will leave it and start doing other things with my life. As long as it's okay, I have enough equity, I have enough margin, then I will leave it. Because in the capital market, there's always something to report, something that can make it up, go down. So if you struggle to capture every movement, it will be stressful for you. Like those of us that are selling, I'm not really on the same market for almost like 1 month now or more. So to say this, if I'm selling this market too, I'll be more. I will also be making profit. But what I'll be doing is that anytime the market goes up like this, then let me use another color. Anytime this market goes up, I will sell. Anytime it goes up, I will sell. I mean, I'll be taking more position. Like all this area, sell. All this area, sell. All this area, sell. Like you see these areas with my sell position. In fact, even here, sell. I'm even put a sell here. But you see this area, I will never sell this area. You see this area, I will not. You see this area. Any price you see here, which is this price, I'm not selling. Do you understand now?
Yes, I understand.
That would be how I will follow it. Yeah. But because I'm already having a buy position, fine, there's nothing I could do. So if I want to close down my buy, it should shoot up. When it shoot up, I've made profit. I can say, okay, this year we're not selling it. We're not looking for buy opportunity again until the market, until the new year. So what I'll be looking for, any little up shoot, maybe 200 or 300, then I'll place a sell. Yeah. Another reason why I choose to be buying on that note is because of the price action. You check the average movement of oil. Like, let me go on weekly so that you can get the more overview of the price. Let me check weekly. Yeah, the average movement. So if you check here, we just simple observation. From here, this market came down here. That's is this oil? Yeah.
That's oil. That's WTI.
But I don't like these pips. Give me 23.3. Why is it giving me 23.3? That should be more than that. Okay, that is 3.22 pips here. Yeah. Then here, then it went up to this point. I don't like how it's giving me the volume because
I think the
21
chart
point.
is clearer on D1. I think it's clearer on D1.
Okay, let me check it more on D1. Like when you check the average, you see that anytime it goes to a certain point, then it will reverse. Like if you check it on D1, the market came down. Let's use this point. Okay, let me start from here. It went up from here to this point. Yeah, that is 500 pips. Then it came down to this point. That's 700 pips. Then it went up to this point. That's 400 pips. Then within this point and this point, they're all the same. Then when it was here again, then it came down. That's about 600 pips. So I would say average movement could be 500. So and of recent now, it just came down from here to this point, 600. So and it started going up. It has gone one, let's say average 200 pips. So it means it may also go a little bit up, maybe to this point. Then you hit your sell. So so price action is another way of noticing of understanding the areas the investors are likely investing on the price movement, like where they likely buying and where they likely sell. Now you see that we're here for more than 30 minutes, okay, almost 30 minutes now of the report coming out to be sell. I you know see that it's not yet dropping. It has even gone to 51.
Market is buying.
It has gone to 51.
But
So
the market, from my observation, is usually kind of little bit complex. You know, there'll be times when they'll release oversupply like this. And on the same day they release the report, it will buy. Then the following day it will now sell.
yeah, it happens. Yeah, it happens because I know why it's happening like that, because when people have placed order on exchange, then the dealers can decide to start like maybe countering those orders. Yeah, maybe increasing the price or reducing the price they want to sell because of they may not want to lose money. So EIA confirmed crude oil moderate production draw. Crude oil inventory in the United States increased by 3.7 million barrels during the week ending 3 after gaining 1.8 million barrels in the week period. Okay, after, so if you subtract 1.8 from 2.7, 3.7, okay, more than half in the week, according to the data from the Energy Information Administration. They released it today, which is Wednesday. The report came out today. And crude oil inventory in the United States. So let me know the API release. The data for the API release, which is 2.8 million. So let me know whether that's okay. Just a short word. This lady just posted maybe crude oil price were trading up Wednesday morning at 10:24 a.m. was trading up in the New York market. Brent was trading at $66 per barrel, which is 0.62 pips, 0.62 cents up on the day around per barrel. The WTI also trading up. Okay. I just want to know if there's a comment. There's no comment. It's just like reporting what happened. Total production supply over the week up to 17. No, when I'm reading a report, I like to know if there's somebody that commented on something. Yeah, so the only thing I'm taking here now is that the oil was trading up about 1.7%. Sorry. Total production supply over the past 4 weeks rose by 20.9 million barrels per day, up by 1.7% within 4 weeks. So that means there's an increment in supply. Like she accumulated all of them before she posted. And also, another thing I could get here now is that is that the market was up by this almost like 1% up by day before they released it. So this is can affect investor psychology since the market was already trading up before, and the investors knows the reason why they were already buying the oil. So it's just like a counter information, a counter a counter fundamental where there's more some reason why investors are buying before the report came out, and the report came out to be maybe positive, may not necessarily make them to change everything and start selling it immediately. So that's why I said if you hold your buy position, just leave it. Sellers will still come back and make profit. Maybe if you go up to 200 pips or more, then the price may stop going up and start dropping. Because if you recently check the market movement, you see that the short range is not much. Look at how the market is been ranging. It's not that it's too volatile. Yeah, I want to ask a question. So I think we have to go now. Let me know if there's another question to answer. So we can go back to work. We've been here now for an hour, almost an hour.
So my question is basically for me, is there any other training I'm supposed to undergo? Because I finished that training, the one that you gave me, the psychology.
Yeah. We'll do another training on for you. Oh, my account on GFT is buying too. And yeah, they're getting profit. Okay, it fluctuates. That one is buying. But I think it's about to make profit, meaning that it goes up and down. It's about to make profit. Oh, it's green. It goes up and down. Oh, I even made profit yesterday. Oh, wow. Was 1,000 or something.
So are we still doing the training of the wealth management and data analysis?
Yeah, we'll do it, but we have
I really need that training. I enjoyed it.
Last night, I had a Zoom meeting with one of the teachers, that man, but it was on a different topic. So they have a lot of things they are working on. So that is the problem. We have it. So we will do it, but we also want to make sure we have more students. There will be new students so that we can be able to cover some of the things with them. Yeah, and that was what I discussed with my team. Was it not this on weekend? So we want to launch a new campaign where we may have more students who could teach to make sure we cover up the cost of bringing some of these guys on board, because we pay them a lot of money to teach. Unless if we be giving you guys back education, like bringing anybody to come and talk. But if you bring all these experts who specialize in finance to teach, they kind of a little bit pricey. This is a automated account or account under GFT. You have to run hybrid on automations. So I think some of you are already trading on it. So this is my account. I'm just checking it now because since last night I have not checked it. I think since this week have I checked it. So that means they even had a buy too on oil, and that one lost. This one lost 84,000. Okay, yeah, 84. Now I'm currently holding some position and it's gaining. That's also a buying position. So it's gaining. This one is gaining. So for those of you that are busy professionals, okay, it's getting 13,000 something. Yeah, busy professionals that doesn't want all the stress. This is one of the platform you could be able to. So you can connect through AvaTrade. You can connect through the web platform. It's just up to you. So let me know if there's any, and the GFT Ava can allow you to hedge your asset with physical gold, so that in case of high market volatility or anything can happen in the market is unpredictable. You don't have to lose all your capital in trading. The same way, just like other people usually lose money in trading. So this is one of the platform, and they're getting stronger and stronger every day. Let me know if there's any position, then I can be able to take it again before I close. Just 1 minute. I think this week you guys are making profit more than last week.
Okay, so like on Forex, what is like driving the currency pairs down, like on Euro USD and on USD JPY? What's driving it up? What are the main fundamentals?
It was the interest rate cut within the United States to boost the internal structure, internal production. That was what we see on the news that was pushing up. But we didn't even use that to analyze. We just use technical analysis and price actions. When we saw this thing, yeah, let me show you, because sometimes you don't need to focus on fundamental all the time. It will stress you. You can also consider technical. So when we saw this on weekly chart, I don't know who can remember when we draw this pattern here. When we saw this on weekly chart, we told you that this market most likely going to drop. Forget about this one. I mean, this particular thing here. So when we saw it, and the NFP was coming up. That was last week. We said Euro USD. If the report is positive, it will drop, and the price was already high. The major reason why we placed a sell was because of that. So yesterday was another thing that just helped us, because I told you guys, if it will be a good trader, just take one position so that the market will follow your position. Once time reach, it will follow your position and give you profit. So we are selling Euro USD basically because of the price was relatively higher, and this setup is a good setup for market to drop. Do you understand what I'm saying now?
Yes, I can understand for sure.
Yeah. There are the market is very complex. Fundamentally, does not mean that it will always be driving the market. No. If you want to follow every inch of fundamental headlines, you can be making a lot of mistakes. That's why best strategy is to take a position in the market and allow it. And now, how do you take position? Take good positions considering price actions. Do you understand? You take a good position considering price action. That's how you can take a good yeah. So when we saw that this price has got, remember why we use this weekly chart is because weekly chart can give you more overview. Apart from that, another closer chart is daily chart. That this market has gone to this point and formed this thing. When that's okay, and here is also like a support zone. We said most likely the market will gonna drop, unless if this point is broken. That's the only thing that will make this market not to drop. If this point is broken, then it will continue. Unless that. Do you understand? Other factors are now coming now to help us fulfill the analysis. Sorry?
Okay. So does that simply mean that other fundamentals are weak? There are major fundamentals that really drives the market.
There are major fundamentals that drive the market, but totally when it comes to Forex or even this thing, what drive the market mostly are the entire outlook of a particular sector, of a particular economy. Let's say when it comes to Forex, the strength of the nations, the entire outlook is the more driving factor that move the currency strength up or down. Now, you as a trader, what could help you more is to identify potential entries. Because since you know that there are many factors that will push you to your direction, there are many factors that will push you to your direction. So those factors can come at any time, even predictable and unpredictable factor. So when you have seen a good price, you enter the market there. You do understand? So we cannot ask ourselves, how do I know good price? So that's why we emphasize on price actions. We try to study how the price has moved, where it is, whether this price is relatively low or high. They will not take a position there and hold it. So this Euro USD went up to this point, and on the weekly chart, it formed this thing. I don't know whether you can see my reason, Oscar. So anytime you see this thing on the market, it's a strong reversal point. You can do your research, check in so many charts, you see that thing. You see the market most likely reverse up to 70% of any time it occurs. So we'll mark this red line here, this yellow line here, as a sign of support zone, sign of resistance zone, and analyzing more of sell. And also, that was the week of NFP, which was last week. They were talking about having 52,000 jobs, which is like obviously good in terms of overall economic activity, because of non-farm payroll talks about entire jobs mostly getting in the United States, apart from few sectors, then like job added. So that's okay. Let's just hold this early here. The only thing that could make any analysis not to be invalid is anytime this resistance is broken. If it didn't break, this market will fall. So because of that, we place the market and allow it. We place the trade and allow it to trade. So the factors we see yesterday is not the major factor. We can only talking about why it dropped. The factor we used in placing the trade on Euro US was mostly price action factors and allow it to play, because anything can come and push the market down for us. So I will use you guys.
Currently, as it is on Euro USD, it's not safe to enter sell unless we wait for a reversal a bit on the resistance level.
No, sell is still valid here until another support is formed. So you need to what you do now, Oscar, try to study market rules. Maybe we may also have maybe a course on it. Market rules. Some rules we use in following trade. You know that when you drive in the city, there are driving rules. Do you understand? Where you must not turn left, where you must not turn right. If you see green light, you stop. If you see this one, you know, those market rules is what you help you to build a strategy. Now, when you talk for price actions and support and resistance, if a price is going down, it can only reverse when it forms a support. But now, when that support is formed, that market is most likely going to continue going down. But that one does not mean that you must keep your position open until that time reach. You may also put your own rules where once you meet the target, then you leave the market and waiting for another point of entry, which is like which we could use support that to identify. We could use price action to identify. Then you could use maybe serious fundamental to identify it. Then you enter again, because fundamental factor is even from investors' decisions, which is you now making a decision. That also have big companies and making decisions. No matter whatever the people are talking about, they can decide to invest or not. So that's why we have to use the major superior factor people look at. They look at the price, what they are going to gain if they go in. They look at if it's technically here, they look at support and resistance, those 8 other areas before. Because they know that this price is up, let us invest. Anything can happen, that something will move it to our direction. That's why they have to invest on it.
That's very clear. Thank you.
Do you understand the psychology now?
Yes, I do understand.
Yeah,
I remember
psychology.
Yes.
Sorry?
Yeah, I remember some past teachings. I can now relate to what you are from just saying.
Yes. Like what we're asking you to put closer stop loss on gold does not mean there's any reason fundamentally. We're just trying to take psychological distance. One big company can just come and sell off one day and the gold will have a sharp drop. Since we don't have enough money, keep it to closer stop loss. That's psychological. Yeah. Then on oil, where we are buying, where I have a buy here is because the market is down. The remaining factor can push it up. See, if let me just take a position and leave it, anything can just push it up at that price. Do you understand? It doesn't mean that there's no factor that will be pushing it down. But let me stay here. I will make profit, and that's how it works. So I'll have to let you guys go now. I wish you guys a very lovely working day, and I wish you all the success. For those of you that want to join any of the products we are offering, then you can be able to join us. If you have a personal, if you have a personal need you want to get from us, also maybe just reach out to us up on WhatsApp. We can be able to schedule a meeting with you and sort you. If you have a deal you want us to go in together with you, then also let us know. Then if you want to have a personal account or a company account management, we are offering that services now. We have a premium offer you can be able to join. If you want to use any of the hybrid and automated platform we are using, then you're also at liberty to use any of them. So I wish you guys all the best and do have a very good working day.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.